How many of you in your closets have boxes of photos just like this, and you have no idea what to do with them? You're not alone. But I can tell you a way. I can tell you something to do with the photos, and it won't look just like albums. It'll actually have creativity. What I do is scrapbooking. And it looks something like this. You start with pictures you like. Today I'm going to use the ones of my niece, Avery, and she's wearing a tutu outside with curls around her neck. First you'll need pattern paper. You can use whatever you like. I always try to get something that matches the photo, but really it could be anything. I just try to get something to match the event. And you'll need cardstock. It's kind of like construction paper, but not really. Anything you use, you want to make sure it's acid-free. If it's not acid-free, it'll ruin your photos. If it's something you want to use and then like throw away, like if you're just doing a project, it's fine if it's not acid-free, but if you want it to last a few years, you'll want to make sure it's acid-free because it can make your photos yellow and it'll make your paper disintegrate. So I always start by putting glue on the back of the picture. And you don't need a lot. I just do like little marks by the corner. And it kind of, you might can see it looks like an X. And then I pin it down to the paper. And then I always turn the paper over to make sure it's on there good so it slides. So my hand just slides. This is called a paper trimmer. And they come in all shapes, sizes, colors. And the top clips up. And you kind of do it however you want to. Like you can make this as wide or as narrow as you'd like, depending on the look that you want. And then you just measure how far you want it to be. And then do it again. So then you have your picture that looks like this. What I do next is I'll get all the photos that I want to use, and I've done some to save time, and you arrange them on the paper that you like. And really what I did with this is a brown paper, and then the pearls was a separate sheet of paper. I just glued it in the middle to kind of give the paper a little sassed up look. So you arrange your photos how you want them to look on your page, and then, let me see. And then you do the same thing with your glue again, with the X's. And this is acid-free. Most of your scrapbook stuff is going to be acid-free. If there's something you want to use, say you go somewhere and you go out to eat, and you want to keep the receipt as a souvenir and then scrapbook it later with a picture, there's something that 3M makes, and it creates the pictures or the embellishment or whatever you want, the receipt, to become acid-free. It takes the acid out. So again, I smooth it down on the back to stick the pictures on the paper. And once that's done, I add embellishments. And embellishments can be anything from stickers to brads to eyelets, making punches in paper. This is a border punch. And this one you can punch on the corners. And this is, you can just punch wherever you want to on the paper, or you can punch it on a different paper and put that on here. It really doesn't matter how you do scrapbooking. There's really no wrong way to scrapbook. It's just whatever you like. So after I get all this done, typically I'll add stickers or I might add a title. These are Tinkerbell. I think it kind of goes. And then I have some more that's Tinkerbell. And you can do it however you like. You can use whatever stickers. If you go to Michael's or Joann's, Hobby Lobby, there's all kinds of embellishments, ribbons, papers, galore. So you put whatever you want on the page. And I've already done this page to show you. And they kind of flow. I like to do the 2-page, that way they fit in the book and they flow from one page to the next. There are different companies like Snap that make certain products, and if you stick with that whole product, your whole book will flow through. And the pearls I've taken on this side and put one on top and on the bottom, so it just kind of flows through my page. And scrapbooking has become popular with men. They call it man booking. So in the end, when you scrapbook your books, you'll have a nice little book that you can flip through, and you see all your pictures that just flow, and you have something to look back on. Thank you.